What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Christmas, December 25th, 2018. And you are living out an ongoing TV series. You're living out a reality TV show with this reality TV producer and actor, Donald Trump, serving as your president. So, of course, today they give you the Christmas special. And, of course, what is the Christmas special going to be? Warm joy and cheer, or federal government propaganda, mind control, emotional appeal, and the U.S. Border Patrol. See? Remember that girl I was telling you about who died in the custody of U.S. Border Patrol? On Christmas now, Christmas equals 38, like death, killing, and murder. That was a central number in that piece of propaganda. So on Christmas, they give you a death, killing, murder ritual from the U.S. Border Patrol. See, they're branding their propaganda, the badge. You see the country of the United States of America, U.S. Border Patrol. They are putting on this propaganda. They are murdering people by the numbers, and or they are just completely contriving fake stories to emotionally manipulate you on Christmas. It's very obvious. A day where everyone's supposed to be happy and joyful. They're giving you this. Christmas 38, death, killing, murder 38. Let's look at today's date numerology, and it's going to have probably a similar pattern. Sacrifice 55. Because not every December 25th, you'll get a sacrifice number. So the front page is giving you a sacrifice in their propaganda. Sacrifice 55. S is the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 is 10. It's reducing S only 1, so you get 55. So we're going to look at this piece of propaganda, see more Guatemalan propaganda. 232, Scottish 32, Satan 232. Eight, connecting to death and time as well. Minute 27 video. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry equals 127. That's the 31st prime. Let's look at Guatemala. Guatemala equals 27.
We're just now learning that a second child has died in Border Patrol custody.
Minute 27, second video. Guatemala 27. Border Patrol. Well, border equals, one second. Let's just go to this. Border Patrol 144, the kill number, because kill equals 44, time 144. When you write up 44, you get 144. Custody, do this again. Custody 37, like border 35. $90 miles, sun equals 9. El Paso, Texas. That's who's participating in this propaganda today. We'll see why. El Paso, Texas. Putting on fake news propaganda. El Paso, Texas equals 3861. So this is a very clear example of them using this place as a piece in this Christmas ritual. This is very clear. El Paso, Texas. E is the 5th letter. L is the 12th. 1 plus 2 is 3. So you do a numerology in each digit, you get 38. When you reverse the alphabetical order, where Z is 1, A is 26, you do the same thing, you get 61. See how A is 8, because 2 plus 6 is 8. You just do that, reversing in that. El Paso, Texas, 3861. This is a Christmas ritual. Christmas 3861 exactly. See? Perfectly overlapping in the reduction ciphers. It's Texas, and this is what I'm saying, people. You can't say it's a coincidence. Texas is the second largest state in America. So we're talking about a massive state, huge state with so many cities and towns and places. And it's in the place El Paso, Texas, that sums to the same thing as Christmas. That's where the border was at. So, do you see definitively how the U.S. Border Patrol is applying Gematria, Kabbalah, numerology, and putting out propaganda to manipulate your mind to lead you down the path of agenda? It is always very logical and clear how I expose this gang of Zionist Jews, Freemasons. 245, Ritual 45, Donald Trump, the 45th president. Ritual 45. Yo. So her name was Jacqueline. Maybe they're pronouncing it wrong. But anyway, she was 7. This kid's 8. She was 78. Jesuit 78. Scottish Rite 78. Scottish Rite 165. 165 seconds. You guys see the name of this boy because it's gonna have the sacrifice, killing, death numbers on it. The boy who was detained with his father died shortly after midnight at Gerald Champion Regional Medical Center. We'll see why Gerald Champion was used. Well, not really, because I don't want to look him up and do his, do his birthday and all that. It's just too much. But if you feel free to do it. Murder 319, or excuse me, Killing 319, Masonic 319, and Satanic. The Little Peep dying on the 319th day of the year. So the place that they put him at has the number for killing. Masonic. A lot of deaths on the 319th day of the year in November. Gerald Champion. I know Champion also has that 137 connection. Gerald Champion 72. This is Guatemala. Propaganda. 27, Reflection, 54, Reflection, 45. Alamo Gordo, New Mexico. $151st prime, Jesus Christ 151, 151 through 36 prime. But I'm trying to just keep this pattern going on. Alamo Gordo 47. Can't see any of their propaganda without the 47. Euclid's 47th problem about establishing a foundation. Number of degrees in the Freemason's compass. Time equals 47. Assassin 101. 101 the 26 prime. New Mexico is the 47th state in a place that sums to 47. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's just them branding their 47. And then here, amoxicillin is coded with this pattern because they didn't have to talk about amoxicillin at all. They didn't have to see how they mentioned it here? Released from the hospital mid-afternoon on December 24th with prescriptions for amoxicillin and ibuprofen. Amoxicillin is a commonly prescribed antibiotic. They didn't have to let us know that. First off, a lot of people know that. Second off, it's not that important. And then here, blood sacrifice 121, Freemasonry 58. You see how, let's see how ibuprofen does not sum to 58, and you can just see how they chose the one that summed to 58. Ibuprofen 47. This is still relevant. This is why the story is talking about ibuprofen 4752, like what we just saw before, that summed to 47 and also summed to 52. 137, the 33rd prime. Again, Champion. 137, 38, like Christmas, 38. At the whatever Champion Hospital. But going back to this, amoxicillin, 68, Catholics go 6 feet deep, 8 feet long. Freemasonry 58, blood sacrifice 121, Revelation 121. Talking about this blood sacrifice. And this sentence alone, I mean, I'm sure this is hella coded too. '29, Masonic 29. 122nd Prime, Freemason 122. Here we got the 89th Prime, Chaos 89. 89, the 11th Fibonacci number. The Freemasons, the number 11. Because the 11 is the master number. They are Master Masons. See another 72. 848. Freemason 48. Hoax 48. Illuminati 48. Indigenous community of Roxruha. This is where her body went. The girl. 37. 44. Kill 44. Israel 44. 37. 98. 98. 91. The 13th triangular number. Kill 44. It's where they're gonna. Her remains. See, talk about her remains to a place that sums to 44. The kill number. Execution 44. See this number. Her death marked another flashpoint in the debate over the White House's hardline approach to immigration enforcement, with many, including Jacqueline's family, wondering if Bettle's medical career may have saved her. Medical care may have saved her. And see, this is propaganda to further promote their multi-trillion-dollar medical industry here in America. I don't care if they don't report it as multi-trillion-dollar. It is. If you really see the confounding effects of it, hell, it's probably even more than that. I mean, everything in this world is run on medical, because your health is everything, and they dupe people to seek this medical field device for all the health issues out there, and that the medical field has all the answers. Instead, I mean, they usually poison you more than they help. And people will be like, oh, there's always a reason for a doctor. It's like, they always talk about the exception. It's like, why not just talk about reforming the entire system? Because that's what I'm saying. People don't care to change anything. They just want to keep living what's going on. The Raiders going away gift after 46 years in the Bay Area. Sacrifice 46. Literally a ritual sacrifice. I mean, the Raiders going away gift. It's a sacrificial, and it's all ritual. I mean, you see the headline. You see what they're doing. I don't even know who this is. He's the Raiders quarterback, I'm sure. Jared Goff comes to mind, but I'm sure it's not him. Guys, I'm telling you, these people don't stick to me. Jared Goff, I know he's some actor for the Freemasons playing fake football. We'll see Raiders Mac, sacks Goff. So, it's not it. Derek Carr, a theatrical performer for the Freemasons. We can see how many days from his birthday today is. Number 4. Number for death, Where's that piece of propaganda? The Raiders going away gift after 46 years, sacrifice, chaos. I don't know what going away sums to. Going away 48 and 42 like Freemason. So we'll see from March 28th to today, or today to his upcoming birthday. His upcoming 27th birthday. Kill 26. Sacrifice 62. He's 26 years old. So today till March 28th. Derek Carr. Also from his 26th birthday to today, 27 weeks, 2 days. Also span of 39 weeks. 39 weeks. Masonry 39. Zionism 39. Wait, is this propaganda about MNF? I hope not. I think it is. Because this was yesterday. Because I think MNF equals 39. And they have this 39 weeks from his birthday. I'm sure Zach's probably already talked about this. Oh no, it's not 39. That's SNF. SNF is 39. But, let's still look at this. Christmas Eve win, became a Raider for one night. This is the yesterday's game, Monday. Still interesting, it's 39 weeks from his birthday, though. 27-14 victory. It was 41 points. 13th prime. Super Bowl has that number. So that means that this game very well could have some Super Bowl clues. The Christmas Eve win, became a Raider for one night to provide the Oakland faithful with a great going away gift after 46 years in the Bay Area. I'm kind of all over the place now, but Christmas Eve 74, 52. I'm trying to see why the Raiders are even in this propaganda. Raiders 38, like Christmas. See? And 74, like Christmas Eve. And 52, like Christmas Eve. And this is what I mean. I will stumble around, kind of lose the train, and then you see I do the simple things, and we see what we're talking about. Raiders 74, 32. This is Christmas Eve propaganda. This is the game. Christmas Eve 52-74, like Raiders. This is by the numbers propaganda. It shows how you can just jump in, you can just look at whatever you want, and just see the main thing they're talking about. It's about the Raiders, and it's about Christmas Eve. That's why they played on Christmas Eve. No more black hole, no more of that. No black hole 33. So I'm going to close this video without making this super long, but I think it's another example. I just dig around for examples. That's all I do. I dig around for the best examples to show you that this is always by the numbers propaganda. It's always fake news. Sports are completely fake. 39 weeks from his birthday, but I also want to do it from his upcoming birthday. "13 weeks and 3 days. Football 133. Also 93 days. So I'm counting the end date. Without counting the end date, it's 3 months, 3 days. And just think about 33. Masonry 33. 93 days. Saturn 93. Propaganda 93. Span of 13 weeks and 3 days. I'm talking about black hole 33. MNF 33. So this is what remember I was saying, it was 39 weeks from his past birthday. That's SNF, but MNF has this connection. MNF is using alphabetical order. So do you see the train of thought I was trying to go with? Do you see how they sync it up? And I'm looking for the clues as to them doing that. Understanding that they like to do this. Please check out Zachary Hubbard's work. He always shows this all the time, and how the games, the scores all sync up with MNF numbers, SNF numbers. This Patreon is a gold mine of knowledge. If you're not following it, you're doing yourself and everyone else a great disservice. MNF 33. Derek Carr played on MNF, did all this propaganda 3 months, 3 days from his birthday. Not hard to see that sports are fake. It's always by the numbers. Tucker Carlson is an actor for the Zionist Jews. So is this guy. I forgot his name again. Derek Carr. I guarantee you 2 weeks from now, I'll forget all about this guy. Derek Carr, 47. Christmas Eve, 74. Derek Carr, 83. Football equals 83. Tom Brady, born August 3rd, 1977. Another 61 here. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could just randomly click on any piece of propaganda and you see the rituals. 42. Of course, this black guy in the 42. Nigger 42. Gotta have that. Merry Christmas, Oakland, Martin said. Martin equals 42. I'm not kidding, it does. Martin equals 42. That's why there's Martin, nigger, Luther King Jr. It's always a racist ritual. And I gotta mention this. I don't know if I've said it before, but I think it's for the people that say that this is all God doing this. How do you know that it's not just organic? It's not all just from the work of God. That means that you're insinuating that God, who's, I guess to your understanding, is the benevolent God. So let's take that framework of him. He happily codes the numbers for Negro and nigger on every single black person in the media. That's God doing all these rituals. Black History Month in February. It's all God. He made it all super racist. So you're saying God's a racist. That's all you're saying when you say that God's doing all this. So think before you speak stuff like that. I'm not offended at all. I'm not saying that. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying it's a retarded thing to say that this is all from God. This is obviously not. It's from the Zionist Jews, the Freemasons, the Jesuit Order, the Catholic Church. And this is this type of thing. Merry Christmas, Oakland 131. Super Bowl 131. I don't know what the Raiders are, how they're doing right now. Are they Super Bowl ready? If they are, I mean, look at this. NFL 32, Championship 131, Super Bowl 131, 49, Reflection 94. And that game, remember, this is the game that summed to 41 points. This piece of propaganda is Super Bowl predictor programming. So if you're looking for more clues, it's all here. 731, Reflection 137, Champion 137. This is a coded piece of propaganda. I guarantee you there's some Super Bowl riddle here. There has to be. I mean, I can't say that. I'm not a Freemason. I don't know. But based on what I just saw and based on previous patterns, definitely some Super Bowl programming. Maybe there's this black hole. So I'll link this so you can look at this yourself if you want to find more clues. But Raiders, they delivered Christmas joy, deprived fan base, and MNF. So they won over the Broncos. They won over the Broncos. I don't know their score though. I don't know the Raiders. I don't know what their future is. I haven't been following them. But if you have been, this probably gives you more information that you need. I'll close this video out, by the way. Oh, they're 4-11. No, they're not going any. Ain't going to no Super Bowl. But that's what I'm saying. It's predictive programming for some other team that's related to them, or for next season. Just keep that piece of propaganda in mind. Just because they're not going to Super Bowl this season doesn't mean that that's stupid and it doesn't mean anything. Freemason 48. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Look, and now we have Derek Carr in a minute 31 video. They're using this actor to foreshadow some Super Bowl ritual. That's all I can say with all these 131 guys. I had the video on this channel with Snoop Dogg and 131. That's why I said the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl that year, based on John Ross III and Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg equals the same thing as Super Bowl. 131. There was a 131 on the. Just look at the thumbnail. It's on this channel. I used this pattern before to understand Super Bowl predictor programming. And that season, the Steelers did pretty well, too. And now, look, we get this, again, minute 31, with Derek Carr, this actor in here. This is Super Bowl predictor programming. And you can probably even look at this piece and see what he says. I'm not going to play it and get a strike and add more time to the video, but he probably dropped some clues in this, too. He is a paid actor. This is what they do. It's all fake theatrics. Seeing his name real quick, we can look at his birth numerology, March 28th, 1991. Born date with these numbers, 33 numerology, MNF 33, part of the big MNF ritual. 51, Conspiracy 51, Freemason 51. That's all I can see so far, for this. There's more, Conspiracy 1, 2, 3, and 51. There's more here, but I'm just looking for a specific to the ritual. But I think we'll close out here. Because as you know, I can literally go on forever. I mean, look. Another piece of propaganda with George W. Bush and Michelle Obama. They do this all the time. He's giving her candy. Dude, they're stirring up, like, narratives. Two things. They're already planting the seeds in people's minds that they're gonna, they're secretly in love. They have some small affection for each other that people don't really, some secret affair kind of thing going on. And or 5 years down the line, maybe even 2019, Chaos 19, soon, or anytime in their narrative, they're gonna actually have some propaganda saying that they were actually fucking and seeing each other and having affairs and all that. And there'll be some giant scandal between the Bushes and the Obamas, more race war division. Also, the people, a lot of the Republicans who like segregation, who don't like interracial marriage, stuff like that. This plants these types of seeds in their head. How do I understand this? Because you just look at the picture, look at the narratives coming out, look at all this. This is all propaganda from the Zionist Jews. It is all racial programming because they use the things that divide people the most and exacerbate that throughout the propaganda. And race is one of those. I couldn't care less about this. This is all theater to me. But that's why I'm making these videos. So hopefully one day wake up enough people so they're stop being programmed by this shit. Not only on basis of sex, using sex and race and all these things to control your mind. You even get the Synagogue of Satan branding the propaganda. Synagogue of Satan 190. I mean, it's just hilarious. Just using that alphabetical order. Synagogue of Satan, the false Jews from Revelation 3:9. Doing things based on the 39 books in the Old Testament. Here. Right here, branding their propaganda. It cannot be any more clear. Revelation 3:9 goes from the King James Bible, which is their adaptation, their playbook. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. They say they're Jews and they're not, and they do lie. Isn't that pretty familiar with all of this propaganda I'm showing you? They're clearly lying. They're the Zionist Jew bankers running the markets, obviously. Worried about 5 big things going into 2019, Chaos 19. Again, if you don't invest, this set has more implications, but if you don't invest and leave your money in the markets, you can only make money off it. Make money off short things, play the inverses. I mean, only the goy like this, this is an actor, but you know what I mean? It's also, again, propaganda, conveying emotion. You have your money tied up in this market, you're looking at this propaganda, you see this picture. Isn't this going to make you feel even worse, you feel sad for this guy, it's empathetic. It is drawing on your emotions. They are selling you propaganda. To sell things, you sell things based on emotion, because people buy things based on emotion, and they justify it later on with logic. The only difference is that there's no logic in this propaganda. Just a bunch of bullshit, but they know the goy is so fucking retarded, they just need the emotional element, and everything else falls into place. So, look at this menorah, right? Oh, this is a Kwanzaa, it's supposed to be a menorah. I know Kwanzaa might have their own type of, but guys, they're trying to emphasize a menorah here. This is Jewish propaganda. I'm telling you right now. The blacks, the Jews, the false Jews. I'm telling you that. With those 4 candles. One's black, 3 of them are green, 1 and 3. You don't have to be black to understand how cons work. Because this is racially divisive propaganda. I'm sorry. You can argue that this is not. It is. Everything in this propaganda is racially divisive. It is mind control. It has no other purpose. I hope you understand that. I hope you don't read this to learn shit. This stuff has no other purpose. It's just mind control, Zionist Jew, false flag propaganda. You know, Health Plus, 41, 13th Prime. Health Plus Surgery Center equals 3. Just 300. See? English Ordinal. 3,000 people. Play sums to 300. 3. By the numbers propaganda. Secret Santas spread holiday cheer at Walmart. Do I have to say anything about this? Walmart with their logo, the 6-pointed star. I mean, it's occult Zionist Jew corporations. Walmart, run by the Freemasons, the Zionist Jews, the Jesuit order. They're putting out propaganda to control your mind with their emotional appealing. Trump asked child if he believes in Santa Claus. You see how these all are emotional appeals. And the other thing is to sell something. Like, I'm not demonizing that tactic. I'm just decomposing this propaganda and telling you how, like, if it's supposed to be factual news, just trying to tell you things, they're not. They are selling you lies and propaganda. They're selling you mind control. They're selling you bullshit for free. The currency here is your mind waves against their propaganda waves. And I'm trying to tell you how you can understand and recognize this propaganda so you don't fall for it. You know, how to delete Facebook. It won't help. I just want to see this is updated at 31, 41, 58. This is numbers for Facebook and this propaganda. Oh, 54. This is the same thing we saw last time. They didn't even change it since then. All right. Well, we'll close it there. Peace out.